Welcome to Jerry Mac Live.
South of the border, hey, I know that he's got more fun than anybody had. Don't got no worry, don't got no dough. Everybody wondering about Mexican Joe. In old Mexico, they call him the Rumba King. Lead all women around on a string. When they go out, they get a million thrills. But the love of centuries is wind up with the bill. Dancing, romancing, always on the go. Sun shining down on Mexican Joe. He makes the night spots all along the day. People want to see him when he comes their way. He spreads so much joy everywhere he goes. Everyone shouts Viva the Mexican Joe. He likes to gamble at poker, he's an ace. He's always lucky with the cards that got a face. And winning the money, he sure is a whiz. But when they win, they don't feel like they don't know where he is. Dancing, romancing, always on the go. Sun shining down on Mexican Joe. He don't got no income tax, he don't got no dough. Still he gets along just fine, I will never know. He's got everything he wants, a girl to drink his song. If we use his formula, we surely can't go wrong. His favorite playground is anywhere there's girls. He's got that something special that sets us off the world. It couldn't be his money, cause he ain't got a peso. But when he wants a kiss, all he's gotta do is say so. Dancing, romancing, always on the go. Sun shining down on Mexican Joe.
That was Alden Reed. Here he is again.
Last night I dug your picture out from my old dresser drawer. I sat it on the table and I talked it till 4. I read some old love letters right up till the break of dawn. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. And I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding ring. I put mine on my finger and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of a recent broken home. Tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrected memories of a love that's dead and gone. Tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. And I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Exhuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrected memories of a love that's dead and gone. And tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones.
That was Alden Reed, and here he is again.
Early one morning while making the rounds, I took a shot of cocaine and shot my woman down. I went right home and went to bed. I stuck that loving 44 beneath my head. Got up this morning and I grabbed that gun. Took a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Laid in the hot joints, taking the pills. In walks the sheriff from Jericho Hill. He said, Willie, your name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty hack that shot your woman down. Said, yes, oh yes, my name is Willie. If you got a warrant, just read it to me. Shot her down because she made it slow. I thought I was a daddy, but she had 5 more. When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and they took me back. Had no friend to go my bail. They slapped my dried up dirty ass into that county jail. In the early next morning, about 9:30, I spotted a sheriff coming down the line. Up and he coughed and he cleared his throat. He said, come on, you dirty hack, into that district court. Into the courtroom I trial began, where I was handled by 12 honest men. Just before the jury started out, I saw that little judge Smith look up there. In about 5 minutes in walked the man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read in the first degree. I hollered, Lord, have mercy on me. The judge smiled as he picked up his pen. 99 years in the Folsom pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't forget the day I shot that bad bitch down. Come on, you gotta listen up to me. Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be.
That was Alden Reed. Those of you that can hear me, tell me how the sound is on my vocals here.
A better place for the people. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Only love and understanding, and a beautiful girl by your side. And no more war and no more fightings, only peace and harmony. And we all can sing together to make it this world a better place. Show me the way, so everyone will say that this is a love road. Take my hand and walk this way. We need to work together for freedom on this world. So let's share all the loving for a better place on earth. In heaven the angels are singing when they look down on earth. They see the people smiling on the road of love today, walking hand in hand, everybody around the world. So we all can live in freedom with no one sad on earth, yeah. Show me the way, so everyone will say that this is a love way. We need to work together for freedom on this world. So let's share all or nothing for a better place on earth. Ooh. And if you're feeling lonely, you should be on your way. At the end, there's someone waiting for you. Yes, you will see. The thunder clouds will vanish, 'cause the sun is breaking through. We are on this road together. Well, it's forever, me and you. Show me the way, so everyone will say that this is a love road. Take my hand and walk this way. We need to work together for freedom on this world. So let's share all our loving for a better place on earth. Oh yeah. Show me the way, so everyone will say that this is a love road. Take my hand and walk this way. We need to work together for freedom on this world. So let's share all our loving for a better place on earth. Oh yeah.
That was Marcel Lewis, who is here in the showroom with us at Jerry Mack and Friends Country Music Group. We're streaming to different places on the internet. We're streaming to YouTube and to Facebook and to other places. And we're streaming at even more than one place at Facebook. At Facebook, we're streaming to Jerry Mack's Timeline. And we're also streaming to Jerry Mack and Friends Country Music Group. I'm glad you're listening, no matter where you're listening. But if you want to text chat with me, you need to come to Jerry Mack and Friends Country Music Group, because that's where I am, and I can't be in but one place at a time. Here is Marcel Lewis again, my friend from Germany.
Call it love, baby. Every single day. I love you. Yeah. I'm driving through the darkness into a brand new day. I'm dreaming every night of you. So I'll be on my way. And sometimes when I'm still awake, I count the stars above. The moon is lighting up my room. I'm so lonely without your love. We're flying on the wings of love into a brand new day. High up in the sky above, you take my breath away, and we call it love. Love is everywhere, yeah. And we call it la 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 love. Life without the pain. Now I'm standing right in front of you, and I take you in my arms. This burning fire deep inside will always keep us warm, yeah. I always want you next to me to smell your sweet perfume. 'Cause when I look into your eyes, I love everything is everywhere. Yeah. And we call it la 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 love. Life without care. La 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 love. We call it love, love, baby. La 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 love. And we call it love. La 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 love. We call it love, love, love. La 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 love. We call it love.
That was Marcel Lewis, my friend from Germany, singing there. The longer I live, the more my friends pass away. A few years ago, a friend of mine by the name of Bobby Caraway passed away. Bobby was not only a nice guy and a good friend, but he was an extremely talented individual. He was a member of two Hall of Fames, the Traditional Country Music Hall of Fame and the Rockabilly Hall of Fame. And I promised Bobby I was going to keep his music alive. Here is Bobby Caraway.
A buddy of mine has come by to see us, and I talked him into singing a song with us. And he said he had a little surprise for me. So I'm anxious to hear what it is. He's a great songwriter, great singer. Would you please welcome Mr. Bobby Caraway, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, Bob. How you doing, pal?
Pretty good. How you doing?
You need a guitar?
Could I borrow a guitar from
We
somebody?
just happen to
out here?
have one.
This will go over my hat. Will it go over? Okay. Which mic am I going to sing on, Bob?
That one right there. That one right there.
Let's give this legend one more big hand. The one and only, the great Boxcar Willie. He's really something, isn't he?
Here's a quarter.
Back in, must have been in the 80s, somewhere along in there, I wrote a song about another great entertainer, and named it a good old country song, and it got to this man right here, and he recorded it, and he did such a great job on it. I can't do the song nothing like he did, but I'm going to make him help me do it. Song that I wrote about the legendary, the king of country music, Mr. Roy Acuff, called a good old country song, and it goes something like this. My memory takes me back to my childhood, back to the early days of radio, where I sit and listen to the Grand Ole Opry and Roy Acuff singing from the soul. You want to hear a little more? There's a song about the great Smoky Mountain.
I'll come in on the red and have you.
And the train called the Wabash Cannonball. And my biggest dream was someday I would go there on the stage of the greatest show. And I'm proud to be a part of country music. I am proud that I was taught right from wrong. And I'm proud to be a part of the Grand Ole Opry. There's no Boxcar. 'Cause there's nothing like the good old country song.
I'll let you do it. I forgot the words.
Now the cannonball it was country song. I still remember each and every word, but someday we'll all fly home to glory on the wings of that gray speckled bird. And I'm proud that I was raised on country music. I am proud that I was taught right from wrong. And I'm proud to be a part of the Grand Ole Opry. 'Cause there's nothing like a good old country song. There ain't. No, there's nothing like a good old country song. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna set your mic right out here for you, okay?
I want to say what a privilege and honor it is to be standing right here tonight
We're glad to have you.
with one of the greatest legends of country music. Member of the Hall of Fame in Nashville, Tennessee, because I've been down there and seen it. And no more was more deserving than the great Boxcar Willie.
Thank you, Bobby.
Now, I wrote another song. This has not been recorded or nothing. I wrote it about the great Boxcar Willie. And I know how y'all feel about him.
You just
This
make
is
me
how I feel
puff
about
up
him.
like a toad frog.
I named this song The Man from Texas. It's the first time it's been performed on stage. Guys, y'all remember it? It goes like this.
Start out and we'll catch up with you.
Well, he come from the state of Texas, the son of a railroad man, and he grew up through the hard times, working with his hands. One day he got a letter from our Uncle Sam. When our country called, he answered and became an Air Force man. But he loved his country music, so he kept on keeping on, playing that old guitar, singing them old train songs. He can make that old train whistle sound just like a cannonball. Run, Boxcar! Call him Boxcar Willie, the greatest hobo of them all. Yeah, here's to the man from Texas, long may he reign. Well, we wrote a few songs together as he sang his way to fame. In his hat and red bandana and them striped overall, I want to thank the man from Texas for a good old country song. Play a little guy. Backstage at the Opry, late one Saturday night, Boxcar made a promise he'd keep the cannonball alive. I know he'll keep that promise, that's the kind of man he is. And I'm proud to say the old hobo, Boxcar Willie, he's my friend. Yeah, head to the man from Texas, long may he reign. Well, we wrote a few songs together as he sang his way to fame. In his hat and red bandana, striped overalls, I want to thank the man from Texas for a good old country song. Yeah, I said here's to the man from Texas, long may he reign. Well, we wrote a few songs together as he sang his way to fame. In his hat and red bandana, striped overalls, I want to thank the man from Texas for a good old country song. Yeah, thank you, Boxcar Willie. There's nothing like a good old country song.
Bobby Garraway! I'm honored.
Oh, I'm good.
I'm honored, brother.
Love you, buddy.
That's a fine song.
Thank you.
Now record it.
Okay, I'm going to.
and make $1 million off of it, okay? You can use my name anytime you want to.
Well, I appreciate that, but
especially when you go to the bathroom, mention my name, you'll get a good seat.
I see. Well,
Bobby Caraway, ladies and gentlemen.
thank you, Bob.
Any great? Here's to the man from Texas. I never thought about I am from Texas.
That was my friend Bobby Caraway at Boxcar Willie's Theater not too long before Boxcar passed away in Branson, Missouri. Here's my friend Regina Palmer.
Well, back in 1876, an old boy named Bill invented a contraption that we know so well. By the 1950s, they're in everybody's home. It's that crazy little thing they call the telephone. Now there's one on every corner, in the back of every bar. You can get one in your briefcase, on a plane, or in your car. So tell me why haven't I heard from you? Tell me why haven't I heard from you? I say now, darling, honey, what is your excuse? Why haven't I heard from you? Well, there's no problem getting to me, baby. You can dial direct. I've got call forward and call wait. You can even call collect. The serviceman, he told me that my phone was working fine, and I have come to the conclusion trouble isn't with my line. I'm sure the operator would be glad to put you through, so dial 0 for assistance if this all confuses you. So tell me why haven't I heard from you? Tell me why haven't I heard from you? I say now, darling, honey, what is your excuse? Why haven't I heard from you? There better been a flood, a landslide of mud, a fire that burns up the wires, and thunder so loud with a black funnel cloud, a natural disaster I know nothing about. Tell me why haven't I heard from you? Tell me why haven't I heard from you? I say now, darling, honey, what is your excuse? Why haven't I heard from you? Tell me why haven't I heard from you? Tell me why haven't I heard from you? I say now, darling, honey, what is your excuse? Why haven't I heard from you?
That's my friend Regina Palmer, and here she is again. I dedicate this one to my friend Jake Wilson that's listening here now.
I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mom, I got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and a running round with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades or pull completely down? Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little Peyton place, and you're all Harper Valley hypocrites. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really did. It happened just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA.
Yes, that was my friend Regina Palmer. Here's my friend Billy Don Burns.
Hey man, won't you fire that bad boy up?
Met her on a Mississippi gambling boat. Said, girl, you don't look old enough to vote. She said, I'm not. I stole my sister's ID. She said, I got a Harley Hawk, baby, would you like to see? She living in a dead town, dying in a rut. Seen at a walk, she said, fire the bad boy up. They rode into Oklahoma after crossing Arkansas, looking for adventure, play a tag with the law. They robbed a mini market and a Dairy Queen, crossed into Texas like a bad hurricane, left the interstate, took the back road, stopped and made love with a blue bonnet girl. There was thunder and lightning, rolling and striking. Thunder and lightning, there was a bad storm out on the road. Holding on tight, they were flying down the road. She wanted to see how fast that hawk could go. The Texas law come out of the blue. She asked the head of the hawk, what we gonna do? He said, hey Duchess, don't you worry at all. They got the horsepower, but ain't got the ball. There was taught her how to ride, she liked what she learned. Took her like a sickness, like a fever that burned. She was on a Ferris wheel, didn't want to get off. The vibration was a drug, she was hooked on a heart. She liked the danger, she liked the road. Mississippi was a long time ago. There was a truck stop robbery, everything went fine. Thought they got away like the other time. Ran into a roadblock outside of town at 130, laid it down. Smoke cleared up, they couldn't believe what they saw. Blood and guts and flesh, pieces of an old day hall. There was thunder and lightning, rolling and striking. There was thunder and lightning. There was a bad storm out on the road. Mississippi was a long time ago. It was 72 hours or so.
Mississippi was a lifetime ago. Don't you know?
Well, that was two of my friends, Billy Don Burns and Tanya Tucker.
I'll do graveyard in Montgomery. How about that? I was on my way to a gig on the Alabama coast. Meet some folks, make a buck, and play some honky tonks. It ain't nothing new, it's the way my life has always been. Then it hit me hard that I was here to talk with him again. In a graveyard in Montgomery, in a storm. This ain't the first time that I stood here at the graves of Hank and Audrey, not knowing what to say. When I go south on 65, I usually end up here. He OD'd back in 53, so why do I still care? In a graveyard in Montgomery, in a storm. Rain and wind were held to pay, and thunder's deafening sound. Higher than the dark clouds, lightning crashing down. I pray to God if I get struck, my guitar won't be harmed. In a graveyard in Montgomery, in a storm. Hank, why do you torture me like you do? Can't forgive the Opry, Hank, for what they did to you. Standing here at your monument with a needle in my arm. In a graveyard in Montgomery, in a storm. In a graveyard in Montgomery, in a storm.
Yes, that was my friend, Billy Don Burns. Here's my friend from down in San Padre Island off the coast of Texas, Amber C.
Gonna rock bye-bye my baby tonight. Gonna make sure that I hold him tight. He's gonna know that he's my loving man. He's got my heart in the palm of his hand. I'm gonna sing him a sweet lullaby. I'm gonna look into his eyes, send shivers up and down his spine. I want him to know he's mine, all mine. I say for everybody there's someone. I for one believe in love, and I know I'm loving someone because he's been sent from the stars above. I'm gonna rock-a-bye by my baby tonight. Gonna make sure that I hold him tight. He's gonna know that he's my loving man. He's got my heart in the palm of his hand. I'm gonna sing him a sweet lullaby. I'm gonna look into his eyes, send shivers up and down his spine. Want him to know he's mine, all mine. They say for everybody there's one true love, and I for one believe it's true. Nobody else but my baby can do to me. He can do what he can do. I'm gonna rock-a-bye by my baby tonight. Gonna make sure that I hold him tight. He's gonna know that he's my loving man. He's got my heart in the palm of his hand. I'm gonna sing him a sweet lullaby. I'm gonna look into his eyes, send shivers up and down his spine. Want him to know he's mine, all mine. I'm gonna rock-a-bye by my baby tonight. Gonna make sure that I hold him tight. He's gonna know that he's my loving man. He's got my heart in the palm of his hand. I wanna sing him a sweet lullaby. And I'm gonna look into his eyes, send shivers up and down his spine. I want him to know he's mine, all mine. He's my baby. He's my baby.
It's a shame, as pretty as Amber is, that her head was cut off on that video. Well, here she is again. Let's hope her head ain't cut off on this one.
I've got to tell you, I've been racking my brain, hoping to find a way out. I've had enough of this continual rain. Changes are coming, no doubt. It's been a too long time with no peace of mind, and I'm ready for the times to get better. You seem to want from me what I cannot give. I feel so lonesome at times. I've had a dream that I wish I could live. It's burning holes in my mind. It's been a too long time with no peace of mind, and I'm ready for the times to get better. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. It's been a too long time with no peace of mind, and I'm ready for the times to get better.
Yes, that was my friend, Amber C. We got to see what she looked like that time. Here she is again.
The blood of thorn, it was not and lust was fed. The seed of life reflects moonlight now from the bed. I loved him fine for time, but now I'm through. The hand of death dealt new breath, a bad gentleman. Now eights and aces, they look like shame from where I stand. I loved him fine for time, but now I'm through. The cold snow forever blows from where I lie down. And for my deep but crawling speed, I'm self-destruction bound. I loved him fine for time, but now I'm through. At break of dawn, when beauty's gone, he starts his plea. But love is false when nights are lost to a woman like me. I loved him fine for time, but now I'm through. I loved him fine for a time, but now I'm through.
Her name is Amber C. Here she is again.
The rain filled up the ashtray I'd left out on the porch, washed away my only chance for getting high. Kicked and cussed and stomped around, but I'm happy to report haven't touched the hot stuff since July. I don't know why I write these letters. I know I'll never make. There's one in here about my mama when she died, and I feel the need to tell you about the week I spent in jail. The preacher came to see me and I cried. Talked about your leaving. He said the judge was his good friend. He said in time I'd start to feel like me again. Your daddy came and picked me up when Tracy Lawrence came to town. Time marches on, still stuck inside my head. Daddy died, I need to mention. Crashed his plane in a Texas town. Seems now I've lost all my greatest men. It was a hard and lonesome winter, the coldest one today. I lost myself all through December, disappeared without a trace. I was dealing with the devil, some unforgiven sin. time I start to feel like me again. Almost me again. Got myself inside. The blues a crazy color. It's been chasing me all night. And those times it overtakes me, has me busting at the seams. I pretend that you're here with me, picking out our baby's name. We laugh and talk for hours till the Sandman finally wins. And for a time I get to feel like me again. Took a job down at the sawmill your brother pulled to get me on. Stuck his neck out, said things had changed, I needed work. It's been a year since I tilled the garden, not sure why, but I believe it has to do with how we laid you in the dirt. I make excuses every weekend to just stay home and think of you. Draw the curtains, sit and listen to chiseled in stone. I know it don't sound healthy, but it's the best that I can do to keep from just sitting here all alone. I'll rock our baby's cradle to a heritage-shaping song. Hope I feel like me again before too long. Almost me again, almost me again.
How's that, Freddie boy?
I've been a long, long time on the road to Rosie McCann. Gotta have a shower, put some Brel in my hair at the motel where I am. It's a big long bar in Santa Cruz. I don't go for the food, I go for the booze. I've been a long, long time on the road to Rosie McCann. I visualize that picture of her. My, she looks so fine. She reminds me of Jane Seymour from that movie Somewhere in Time. I'd like to see that picture of her on the wall. Climb 32 steps if I have to crawl. Long, long time on the road to Rosie McCann. I climbed 21 steps and 11 more. I look at my watch, it's 3:45. I'm way overdue for happy hour. Think I'm gonna order me a whiskey and sour.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I've been a long, long time on the road to Rosie McCann. It's quite a hike to meet my buddy Mike. I'll get there when I can. It's great to be alive, I often say. Think I'm gonna have myself an IPA. Long, long time on the road to Rosie McCann. Steps and Here's my whiskey and sour. I've been a long, long time on the road to Rosie McCann. It's quite a hike to meet my buddy Mike. I'll get there when I can. It's great to be alive, I often say. Think I'm gonna have another IPA. Long, long time on the road to Rosie McCann. I've been a long, long time. The road to Rosie McCann. I've been a long, 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 long time. The road to Rosie McCann.
I rode away on a midnight train. I never once looked back to the girl who stood there crying on the dark end of the track. She begged me not to leave her, but my wanting wouldn't stay. As the night rolled on, old Mexico seemed a million miles away. I swore I'd keep her posted, and at first I did my best. But later I found greener grass, and I thought about her less. I knew she'd be there waiting, and I went back some sweet day. Drunk on fun, and old Mexico seemed a million miles away. Today I got a letter telling me she'd soon be gone. I couldn't live another day without my love to lean on. The baby she carried in her told the world she'd gone astray. I prayed, dear God, for old Mexico, seemed a million miles away. I caught a train, and I'd hoped I'd be in time. When I reached her door, a wreath of flowers was all that I could find. My love lived there no more. I can't go on without her. What a price I'd have to pay for letting go when old Mexico seemed a million miles away. For letting go when old Mexico seemed a million miles away. Yes, I let go when old Mexico a million miles away.
I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. When you left, I thought that I would soon get over you. Even told myself that I would find somebody too. Time and tears have come and gone, but not your memory. But I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. Yes, I'll be over you when you're standing over me. And as you look down at the cold, cold ground I'm sleeping in, don't expect to hear me say that I still love you then. 'Cause I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. Even when my eyes are closed, they keep on seeing you. Every minute time goes on, I'm hurting through and through. And as long as I live, I know I won't be free. But I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. Yes, I'll be over you when you're standing over me. And as you look down at the cold, cold ground I'm sleeping in, don't expect to hear me say that I still love you then. 'Cause I'll be over you when the grass grows over